Hi, Michaela Harris here. I appreciate you reaching out for this video. I love making these for business owners because I love showing them some really effective ways to grow their business and their brand awareness online. I really hope that these tips and tricks that I give you throughout this video are helpful to you, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. These are things that we do for our clients. Granted, it's not every single thing that we do, but these are some of the big overall things that we do for our clients to help build their brand awareness. So they are very useful and very effective. Again, don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions after this video. I'd love to talk with you more about it. So first off, you're already doing really great by having a website up. Really commend you for that. I do love the website, by the way. The logo looks great. I think overall your website does look really good. However, what I initially notice is that there is not enough content. So content is pretty much anything on your page that's words or images that Google algorithms can read and analyze. So Google algorithms tend to have a pretty good sweet spot of about 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage, and throughout that it wants to see those keywords. Those keywords on your page, which I'll explain what those are in a minute, are going to tell Google and other search engines what your website is about and what searches you need to show up for. If it doesn't see that, it's not a person. If it doesn't see the data and the words and all the content on the page and doesn't understand what your website's about, then it's not going to help you rank for anything. It's basically going to function, your website's going to function as a digital business card. So, any of your back pages on your website, you will need to have about 500 to 750 words of content with keywords as well. And then it also helps that if you serve more than one area, so Dallas and Fort Worth being right next to each other, you could have your main homepage towards Dallas and a separate page, a separate location page for Fort Worth. That would allow you to target more keywords and more customers and reach more people. And then in addition, because you do several different services, so not just build new construction homes, but you also do renovations and things of that nature, because you offer multiple services, I recommend listing those out on separate pages and making sure each one of those pages has its own amount of content for that service and targets some very specific keywords for that service as well. Now, if I take a look at what your website is currently doing for you, it's not doing very much. So DR is basically a score out of 100 for how powerful your website is in the eyes of a search engine. It's without that power, then basically Google's like a big popularity contest. So if your website's not powerful, it doesn't think that you're very popular, nobody's linking back to you, you're not going to have a lot harder time showing up for Google searches. So that power is influenced by your backlinks. Backlinks are just links from somewhere else back to you, and you want these links to be high quality and powerful. Because Google is a big popularity contest, when someone gives you a backlink, it's basically them endorsing you. So if you're getting a backlink from a weak website that has nothing to do with what you do as a business, it's going to be really ineffective. Versus if you had a really good link from a website that got a lot of traffic, was really powerful, and was about contractors or construction work or anything of that nature, then that will be a lot more effective for you. The next thing is Google isn't really picking up on any organic keywords on your website right now. So those keywords are what's telling search engines what your website's about and telling it where you need to show up. If it doesn't see those keywords, it has no idea where to put your website in a search. And right now, your website isn't generating you any traffic, so it's functioning more like a digital business card rather than actually working for you and bringing you in customers. So adding that content and getting good backlinks is going to help fix that. Now, another thing that we do is make sure that when we're building brand awareness, we are getting all social profiles, posting on them regularly, making sure that we show up in having these businesses that we work with show up in as many places as possible, because you don't want to be somewhere or you don't want to not be on Angie as a free listing. You don't have to pay for Angie. They're kind of a ripoff, but if you're on Angie and someone's searching, even if you're not sponsored, they're still going to see you. If you're not on Angie, then you're not capturing anyone who is going to Angie to look for companies. So being in as many places as possible so people can find you is really important. The next thing, the reason why you want your website and your Google business profile to be optimized is because at any point when someone has no idea who to hire for a service, like right now, if I wanted to go build a house, I would have no idea where to start. The first thing I'm going to do is Google it to find a company. And like most other people, they're going to jump on their phones or tablets and get to a search engine, and they're going to try to find that. Who are they going to use? They're going to type in what's called a keyword. This one specifically is buyer intent. It's a service in a city. And when someone does this, they're doing so with the intention of making a purchase of a product or hiring a company for a service. Buyer intent words are the ones that actually translate into customers. They're going to see the top 3 businesses and maps in the first page of organic URLs. 9 out of 10 people never make it to the second page of Google, and most never click more businesses. And on average, about 75% of all those people searching that word are going to click on the top 3 URLs. So it's important to have that website optimized and powered by those good backlinks so that you can beat out your competition and be in the top 3 spots so that you can capture all those people that are searching for you. And also being in the top 3 of maps makes you on average 5 times more likely to be seen. So it's important to be there as well. So getting to the top 3 of maps means getting that business profile of yours. If you don't have one, you just go to your Google account, go to your apps and create one here. You want to get more photos, reviews, and citations than your top competitor. Citations are just directories like Yelp or Yellow Pages that list your name, address, and phone number exactly as it appears on your business profile. Why this is important is because if we take a look here at your top competitor for that search I just showed you, and I look at their keywords that they're currently ranking for, just to see what's out there available, Dallas home builders, 700 searches a month. Home builders in Dallas, 600. New home builder, 500. New home builders, 500. So take all these volumes. This is how many searches per month that each one of these keywords gets. So add all these together, and there are literally thousands of people looking for your services. Granted, you may not be able to take on thousands, but being in front of them and dominating your market means getting to pick and choose the right jobs that you want, those that are going to bring you the most value in return for your hard work. And it means dominating your market and never having to worry about where your next job comes from. Also, if we take a look here at just remodeling alone, Dallas kitchen remodeling, 500. Dallas kitchen remodelers, 500. Just between these first 4 words, you've got 2,000 people looking for a kitchen and bathroom remodeler. So it's really important to be in front of all these people and dominate your market in order to grow your business exponentially. You do have the potential to grow your business to be extremely big at this point, especially with you being in such highly populated areas such as Dallas. So ultimately, I hope this information was helpful to you. I apologize for going over 8 minutes, but I really hope this information helps you out. Of course, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to talk with you more about all of this. Otherwise, I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.